Okay, so without further ado, it looks like we are actually game live in a relatively reasonable time frame. So SK versus Astana, here we go. SK going to be on your CT side, Astana on the T side at the moment. We'll give you the roster rundown after we finish this game. After we finish this round, I should say. So initial setup here from Astana. As you can see, they're all across the map right now. They're looking for the initial kill. Not materialising as of yet. They are going to commit something relatively soon though. 5 on 5 and still 50 seconds. So here we go. Piff going to force it. He's going to peek out from Goose. Opens up with that P2000. Finds one kill to Adron. Piff going to get the kill onto Angel though. Twist and Piff linking up again. Edward banging his way through Goose. He takes down Piff, but damage could have already been done to Astana here. Twist on A ramp as well. It's one place that you probably don't want to be to retake from. Edward and Dulcia with the kill onto Twist. So bomb being planted now. 2 on 2. Edward and Adron do secure that kill. Pits are going to get dropped, leaving just Delpan to find here. It's coming from A ramp as well, so it's actually worked out advantageous for him. Not that advantageous, not advantageous enough. Edward with, was that 3 kills that round? 4 in fact for Edward that round, so cheeky pistol George's 4 man. And that leads to Astana being on the lead at 1-0. As you can see, Edward on 4-0-0. Adron with 2 assists in, well I'd have to say Piff in second place actually, and then Adron in third with 1-2-0. Speaking of Adron, he's looking for the tags through the door, doesn't really connect though. Take a peek at the overview, see what we've got. So, anti-eco here. SK out seemingly pushing though. That's not going to stop Edward from securing his 5th kill. Bangs his way through long. Twist going to get dropped. 762 delivered through the door into the face. Oh, dodgy HE. That could have been bad for Astana. Here we go, banana site. What am I talking about? B. Going to see pressure on it. Markloff with the kill. Adron on the entry as well, taking in Pitter. 5 on 2 now. SK probably thinking about exit kills rather than anything else. So, the bomb goes down. Piff and Co. just going to chill out in mid. I say Piff and Co. It's really just Piff and Zelos. Not anymore. Justin Lobby taking care of the main work. Finds the kill into Piff as well, and that is 2-0. So Astana off to a perfect start. Flawless eco bash as well, so they will be able to buy up here. Although, there we go, there's the AK buys. I was going to say, maybe they had some kind of, you know, new meta where it's like, everyone save, and that way we can just keep Markloff with the AWP the whole time. I don't think we're going to be seeing that, though. You can't be that reliant on just one player. Still looking forward to that potential Markloff-Delpan duel on mid, though. And I did say give you the roster rundown. I will do it after this round. Ooh, Delpan and Piff picking up kills. It's not looking good for Astana right now. Captured AK-47 for SK. Bomb being planted on B, though, so that HE will do damage. That might get a kill. Ooh, doesn't get a kill in the end. Delpan just managed to stay behind the box. Half second later, and that would have been a kill, though. So, Zelos going to be flashing in. Edward with the AK-47 headshot. Adron there for the kill to Twist as well. And here we go. Markloff going to secure 1. Zelos, your last man standing. He's going to be shut down by Markloff. Markloff with 2 that round. 2 for Edward and 1 for Adron. And that makes it a 3-0 scoreline. So, I said I'd give you the roster rundown, so let's pull that up without any further ado. And of course, Astana Dragons, Markloff, Dulcia, Edward, Angel, and Adron. Looking at SK Gaming. Sippy's not in the squad. He's going to be replaced by, of course, Pitter. Sorry, not, what am I talking about? Pitter. He's going to be replaced by Piff, I should say. The rest of the team is going to be Pitter, Zelos, Twist, and Delpan, of course. So, 4th round underway here. First gun round. 5 AKs facing off against 2 M4A1s, 2 M4A4s, and that AWP on Delpan. Speaking of Delpan. Speak of the devil, and he will appear. Well, he's flashed back, so he's going to go into B. Nothing exciting for Delpan at the moment. Looking at the overview. Astana again, sort of falling back to that default strat. Leaving Markov as the linchpin with the bomb on mid. Everybody else sort of scouting around and feeling SK out. But SK playing exceptionally deep, as you can see. Piff playing from car here, so a truly defensive round right now from SK. He's probably going to frustrate Astana as well. Astana like those close range, you know, grab you by the belt buckle, let's just exchange AK firefights, but SK, the Swedes, not wanting to get into that kind of engagement. And here we go. Good tags from Zelos. That's going to drop Dosia. Piff also with the assist. Getting a frag too. Edward shut down. 2 frags in frag for Piff. Once he was blind on the second one. Make that 3. In fact, 4. Yeah, he must have got 2 whilst he was blind. So, impressive play from Piff. This new signing, of course, a controversial one. We might very well see lawsuits over him. Then again, SK have the money to buy him out of the contract, so I'm intrigued to see exactly where that goes. Anyway, 3-1 the scoreline. SK picking up the first gun round. Second gun round of the game to come. 5 AKs facing off against the same weapon we had last round. 2 M4A1s, 2 M4A4s, and that AWP still on Delpan. Speaking of Delpan. Ooh, narrowly misses the pick onto top right mid. He's going to get rushed if he's not careful here. He's missed 3 shots in a row, and Edward takes advantage of that. Bangs him through the door. Pits are going to get flanked from both sides here, upper B and through mid. Edward also cutting down long, so it's a good run right now for Astana. Astana might turn this around and cash screw over SK. Just twist to find, and I think he's probably going to be saving here. He'd be a fool to go and try and contest this against 4 AKs. Although he will find Edward here. Gets the kill into Edward. 3-on-1 now. He's still not going to contest, but that's cash damage being done at least. Surprised that he didn't switch out that M4A1 for the AK. Angel securing the final frag. Dosey looking at the AWP. He's like, nah, Markov, you can use the AK. We're having some success now. There's no need to switch it up. After all, if it is not broken, do not fix it. So, 4-1. Astana picking up the pistols. Losing the first gun round, but winning the second. SK back out in the bite. 2 M4A1s and 2 M4A4s. And Delpan on the FAMAS. So, Delpan going to be the weak link in the chain. Not so often you say that about him. Adrian patiently waiting. He's hoping somebody's going to push from lower B by the looks of the angle he's holding. And here we go. Facing onto B. Does get a tag off onto Delpan. Only the bullet chipping through the wall though. So, switch away from that because it doesn't look like anything's going to materialise over towards upper B. And looks like Astana are starting to pull over towards A, so we are going to see a split onto short and long. Markov getting the flashbang ready, so here comes the exit. That's going to leave, I think that's Piff. Yep, indeed it is Piff. Piff going to be exceptionally vulnerable off this flash. He's going to have Dosia breathing down his neck, although he's behind the door, so there we go. Shut down. That was kind of a 50-50 fight though for Edward, but Edward coming on top of it. Angel with the kill into Zealous. Twist with 2 though. Angel and Adram both being taken down on the split. So it's going to have to be tied in from long now. Double smokes going off though. This should get Astana across. Peter got something to say about that. Markov with the return frag. Edward now moving in. He's going to take care of Twist here. Oh no, Twist managed to bang a magazine and he secures, well, 4 kills that round. Just managed to get the magazine in time. Puts that M4A1 to good use. Swaps it out for the AK at the end. 4-2 now the scoreline. And this, my friends, is shaping up to the game I'd hoped it to be. SK, of course, coming off the back of that classic just against them faculty. I will get these VODs up, hopefully, before I would say, let's say, 3 AM CET. I'm going to make sure that they go up tonight because there have been some great games. The Slovakia-Latvia game was a pretty good game in the end as well. And, touch wood, I hope you can hear that, the relay has been solid for this game so far as well. As if that just happened. Delpan chilling out near the decoy. He's going to use that to try and bait them in. They're going to think, why is he stood next to the decoy? So, looking like we are going to see a potential for just an upper B push here. Markloff probably just going to block mid. Can't imagine him trying to put a split down on his own. Well, he might force mid after the commitment. So here we go. 4-man push into B from upper B. Pitta with the opening kills. Delpan going to get one with the AK as well. Edward and Angel do eventually take them down. So 2-for-2 trade. We are going to see the bomb go down. Advantage to Astana. They do still have a flashbang here as well. SK only having the one. Ideally, you want at least 2 flashbangs for a retake, but if you're just trying to delay the CTs, 1 flashbang can actually get... No, Markloff, there we go. That's what the game plan was. He looped all the way back through his T-spawn. But yeah, I mean, ideally, you need two CT flashes to get in on B. Piff now going to fall back. He's heard the call to save. He's not going to get the chance, though. And then he's going to be the 5th round for Astana, so Astana going to bag a little bit more weaponry here. Chances are that SK are going to be eco, as you can see. So 6th round, a distinct possibility right now for the Ukrainians. Interesting to see the contrasting styles between these two teams. I mean, Astana known for aggression. SK known for that sort of balanced Swedish play style, which, you know, does adjust to its opponent. Astana, if you can force Astana, you know, backs against the wall, that's one thing you can say about them. They do tend to fold under the pressure, but at least they have done in the past anyway. Maybe a little bit unfair to say about that about them as of late. There we go. They have a mini stroke here. Edward with 25. Make that no HP. Shut down by Twist USP. So first kill going the way of the ecoed up SK Gaming. They're going to look to convert this 1-man advantage into weaponry. Zealous with the AK-47. He's going to be looking for kills with that. Now, Angel jumping out of B. I'm not quite sure what his game plan was there, but Adrian and Angel do link up for kills. Delpan and Pitt are both being shut down. Adrian for his 2nd on the entry as well. They are going to find the 3rd from Adrian. Holding back the retake. No need for the plant here. And that will be the 6th round. So, Eco Bash put to one side now. Should be seeing SK bought up. Yep, here we go. M4A1s. And we haven't seen Delpan on that AWP yet. That's kind of a shame. Pitt are going for the Nova as well. That is an indication that they really are cash strapped. I think one of the flaws here right now for SK is the fact that Delpan hasn't been able to use that AWP. Let's look at where Piff is right now. Piff's still top scoring, 8-2 and 7. It's top scoring for SK, that is, so. This new signing definitely making waves early for SK. Is it me or has the relay just gone incredibly laggy again? Well, Dulcie and company, they've made good headway here. They're all the way down bottom mid and up onto Catwalk, as well as short, in fact. Still 5-on-5. SK going to play this deep because of the fact that Pitt is on the Nova, so this will be one of the few times that Astana get that close-range firefight. Probably not the appropriate time to have it, though, because it's the only way Pitt can actually get kills here. Well, I suppose he still can resort to his pistol, but it's not exactly ideal. So, flashbang's going off towards Goose. Smoke cover from A high. Frag coming in from Angel. Edward with the AK kill to Zelos. And here we go. That's going to be the frag onto Goose as well. Dulcie and Adrian open up for the 2 frags. Delpan now your last man standing. He's in a 4-on-1. And the fact that he's just saved that ugly ass AK means that he's going to pull back here. Angel's not going to let him though. Not going to fight at least. Being pushed up through mid as well. There we go. The flank does get the job done. That is 7-2. So Astana starting to pull away here. And based off the form that SK had coming into this game, I kind of picked them to beat Astana 16-14. I mean, it's not looking that way at the moment, though. T-side is somewhat favoured, but I suppose it depends on the team on Dust 2, actually. It's a weird map, Dust 2. It can go either way, depending on the play style. So, looking at the overview. Again, back to that standard Astana strat here. Looks like SK might be feeling this out, though. As you can see, they got a 3-man stack on long, so they can push through past Edward and take down Markloff. Might be a good eco for them. Edward down to 15 HP. He is going to be taken down by Piff eventually. Angel skewers the frag onto Delpan though, so this push on long, not going to pay off. Dosia with the M4A4 headshot. Valiant effort though from SK. Piff's still alive here. He's bagged himself an AK, so is he actually going to go for the backstab here and try and defend it? No, Adrian having none of it. I was going to say he was trying to set up, either set up for an actual retake there, which would have been, you know, that would have been borderline crazy, or setting up for the exit frags, which would have been smart. Adrian realising that and pretty much anti-stratted against it. So exceptional play from Astana so far. I'm very impressed. 8-2 now the scoreline. 11th round of the first half to come here. Now Delpan does have that ult this round, so shame that Markloff doesn't. And there's the kill from Delpan. Adrian taken down. They had no idea that Art was going to be facing up a B. In fact, I probably didn't even know that it was up, actually. I guarantee you, Adrian wouldn't have been walking around that slow if he knew Delpan was there, though. So, M4A1 from A-High takes down Angel. Piff on fire again. He's got Twist just behind him as well, as you can see. So, Zealous wall bangs onto Markloff. And there's the frags. I don't think you know what? I think I did do the roster rundown in the end, actually, yeah. I was going to say I'm going to give you the quick roster rundown, but considering we're 12 rounds in, I think everybody knows who's playing now anyway. All we need to do is look at the scoreboard. And as you can see, Edward's still in first, 13-2-7. Second place goes to Piff right now, 11-2-9. And third place, that's going to be Angel, 10-3-6. Best KDR in server right now. So Piff going to be flash forward by Twist. Not going to be over towards the A site just yet, though. So let's look at he didn't take some tags then. Picker losing just 2 HP for $300. Not really a good trade there for Angel. So, Edward patiently waiting long. Seems like Astana potentially thinking SK maybe you're going to push here and try and establish if it is going to be another default. Angel not waiting though. He moves and meets Piff. And that's a pivotal kill for this 12th round here. Delpan and Twist both on AWPs now. Twist missing his shot into A-High, and he's going to be taken down by Angel. Angel doesn't need 2 opportunities like that. There you go. Zealous now shut down as well. So A completely under AD control. Delpan holding at range. He does manage to get a kill into Dosia, but it's not going to stop the plant, of course. Twist pointing out that was a nice shot. Indeed it was. Although Twist did look a gift horse in the mouth, taking 2 shots of that off on A-High. So Pitt is still alive. Finds an AK-47 frag. Eventually taken away by Adrian though, so not kill in the end. Not really impressive. There's the AWP kill from Delpan though. That brings it to a 1-on-1. Edward, he's going to be hunting for the frag here. He knows that Delpan obviously not going to go for the defusal now. In fact, he's going to wait for the clock to run down, then push. That's smart. If you can take away this AWP and take away the respawn cache. No, he's not going to push. He's just going to check the angle. Kind of a shame though. I was expecting Edward to maybe charge in like a hero and try and get Delpan back on eco, but not going to happen. So, Delpan passing out the goodies here in spawn. SK really hurting now. If they lose this round, they will be eco. And that would mean the best that SK could do would be an 11-4. So, Dosia looking for this pick. Does get it as well. GoTV like making that kind of awkward. Delpan replies. So, 2 AWPs in play here. Surprised that it's Dosia and not Markloff, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. Markloff does have the AWP back, so it looks like it was just a bit of a trade there between Dosia and Markloff for a second. Maybe Dosia just fancied his chances. So, HE up into A-High. That will do damage. Not a lot, though. This flashbangs will slow down Astana. The split can be taken care of. Piff with the frag onto Edward. Good frag from Delpan as well. Takes down Markloff on A-high. Quite the hard shot to hit that from A-ramp with the AWP. Adren putting down the suppression onto long 2. That's going to knock the SK defense back. Pitta and Delpan making this rotation though. One good flash might be able to stop the plant, although Adren meeting them halfway. Takes down Delpan. Beautifully done. HE towards long. Not going to do anything. Doesn't mean he's got the confidence to plant now though. Adren trying to get that kill onto Pitta. Onto Pitta trying to get that kill onto Dulcier, I should say. 17 HP remaining on Zelos. He's going to lose that to Adren. Adren and Pitta exchange as well. And that's going to be the final kill onto Piff. So Piff not able to clutch. That's the 10th round for Astana, and it's probably going to signal an eco here as well. This is getting to the potential of a 12-3 half, and that's not what SK would have been looking for. And that puts them in the position where they could potentially only have a 1-round margin after losing a pistol round. Ooh, HE towards Delpan. That's going to drop him to 28. No body armor to protect him. Dulcie going to pick up that kill eventually onto Delpan as well. So Edward going to move in for the frag onto Zelos. Piff does manage to get one on long, securing an AK. And his second one to Markloff as well. Brings it back to a 3-on-2. No point here for Piff to save this AK because the next round is the last round and he will have money to buy. So obviously committing to trying to get as many kills as he can. Adren eventually taking care of him. It's now a 2-on-1 though. That's largely in part because of the free kills that Piff secured. Pitt's going to be making his way through mid-double doors. If you can get the AK that Piff dropped, but as you can see, it looks like we do have... Is that going to be Dulcier baiting it? Yeah, we do have Dulcier baiting that AK, so... Smart play from Astana. They know they've got all the time in the world here. And that's going to be the kill. Beautiful play from Astana. Good coordination. I'm not sure if Adren heard or if he just had an inkling. But, yeah, I think just super smart play from Astana. So, 11-3. Take a peek at the scoreboard. I'd expect the top positions to be dominated. Yep. 16-4-7. Adren first place. Edward second. 14-2-9. In fact, I could say second would be Piff. 15-2-12. Third place Edward. 14-2-9. But apart from Piff, the rest of SK looking very flat. Delpan 9-0-10. Well, chance to make his KDR neutral here. He's got one either side of upper B. Angel going to be facing onto short though, and he's taken down by Zelos. Delpan does get that kill to level it back up. Back to a negative KDR as Adren sorts him out with the AK though. Markloff getting the call that B is now wide open. He's going to bring the bomb that way. Definitely wide open now that Adren's taken down Pitta as well. So Twist and... is that going to be Piff who's outside? No, it's going to be Twist and Zelos moving in for the retake. Piff coming through onto mid. He's taken down by Edward. Twist with the frag onto Adren. Markloff with the HE onto Zelos. 2-on-1 now. Edward low though. And he is going to be dropped by Twist. Looks like Markloff, he's going to pull the reach around here and he's going to try and get towards A. Is he going to switch it back up now? He's been spotted and go B. Indeed he is. He faces on mid and he gets dropped. Twist coming clutch there to make it an 11-4 half. And that was smart play from Twist. He was like, you know what? I'm going to run as if I'm going A ramp. That's going to make Markloff give up because obviously if you get a past A ramp and advantage lost, that's going to make him go back B. So that's when he peeled and managed to get the kill onto mid. So it looks like Astana Gabon. So we'll be getting the restart here for the second half momentarily. 11-4 in favour of Astana. Last game of the evening, of course. ESEA Season 15 invite action in Europe. So, what do we have been purchased? It looks like potential for body armour here. Yeah, 3 lots of body armour from SK. Flashbangs and smoke. So, I would think here it's probably going to be the fact that Delpan just turned away from B. No, it's a 3-2 split in fact, so they're not going to rush. It seems to be the standard for the pistols these days. 3 with body armour and then the rest with HE or more powerful pistols. So, shots going down towards those B tunnels. Piff going to get the opening kill onto Edward though. And a second one onto Angel. Angel getting 2 before that though. Twist and Delpan both being dropped. Delpan by the HE as well. So the bomb goes down on B. Markloff moving through. He's taken down by Pitter, who holds the cheeky angle on mid. Piff with his third kill as well. He's still got pretty much 100 HP here as well. Adrian now your last man standing. That flashbang going to be ineffectual towards Piff. He did manage to get out of the way. Dropped by the pistol though. Nice P2000 play from Adrian. Zelos plays it correctly though. And that will lead to Zelos getting the win here. So, SK get a much needed pistol on the board. 11-5 now the scoreline. And you'd say probably chances are that it's going to go 11-7. It's a good play from Piff though. That's the reason SK managed to win this. Piff has been on fire in the 2 games this evening. For my money, he was the reason that SK actually won the game against M-Faculty earlier. And he's the reason why this hasn't been an absolute embarrassment so far. So, Zelos and Co. playing towards mid and B here. Andrew's managed to get down onto short, so chance of an aggressive drop into lower B here as soon as the pressure on B is applied. Which it does. P90 kill onto Dosia. That slow walk into B itself pays off. Zelos going to chill on upper. Edward's still back of sight like a net. I didn't even see him then. I should have checked for him. But managed to get 2 P250 kills. Stop the bomb plant. Bomb has been planted since though. Swish with that P90. He's looking for the kill. Gets a headshot onto Markloff. Delpan in upper B secures the frag onto Angel, and that is going to be the round. Edward did have a moment though that could have got AD back in this game, back in this round I should say, but wasn't to be in the end. So 11-6, third round of the second half about to start. 18th round overall, of course. So SK doing much the same, this time over towards A instead of B. Straight out with twist, AK-47 headshot onto Adrian and 1 onto Dosia. Can he get the third? Well, Piff going to drop Markloff in the meantime. Delpan engaging onto mid against Edward as well. Switch it out to the P250, he's now going to pull back. Flash into lower B, will stop Angel from securing the kill. Putting his plant onto, it's going to be a dangerous plant here because Angel is going to be peeking. Gets it down just in time though. So, Edward and Angel pretty much suppressed at this point. Edward's going to have to go all the way through long. Angel been shut down by Zelos, so only with P250 to lose here, he might as well commit to it, but oh, Piff waiting for him. P90 to the back. And that was the, well, Eco Bash is now out of the way. So 11-7 the scoreline, this is where you're going to see the buy, and Markloff is on the AWP. As is Delpan. Okay, game on, people. Seems like they couldn't wait any longer, and they are going to have this engagement, this epic battle of the, well, 2 of the more renowned AWPers. You can't say that the 2 best in Europe at this point, but you can definitely say the 2 of the more renowned AWPers for sure. I'd still have to say probably top 5 for them both, though. So, not much going on for Markloff at this point, as you can see. We're facing onto the short push in a second. There's 1 kill. Second that auto-director switches away. I wish it wouldn't switch auto-director automatically back on. Pain in the ass. Anyway, Zelos with 2 kills. That's going to shut down Markloff's AWP as well. Edward moving up from A ramp. They're going to know he's coming that way, though. Well, apparently Zelos didn't. He didn't get the memo. Swiss with the AK-47 onto Edward. That's going to stop the plant. 2 on 1. SK just need to get the bomb down. Although, Angel from behind. Means he's now got control of the bomb here, and he's got the high ground as well. Delpan has made a good positional gain, though. He did manage to get across the cross before Angel could really do anything about it. He's had to reload as well. But Delpan's AWP does not get the job done at that sort of range. He resorted to the pistol, and that cost him the round. 12-7 now the scoreline. And Astana win the first gun round of the second half. So, Angel going to pass that AWP back over to Markloff. He says thank you very much. Delpan probably not going to have the cash to buy. In fact, he's gone for the scout here, which is a gutsy move. If he out-scouts Markloff when he has the AWP, I don't think we'll ever hear the end of this. This will give Markloff a false sense of confidence, though, if it comes to facing Delpan. Anyway, Zealous with the opening 2 AK kills. That's going to be a long shutdown. Dosia and Adren. Markloff from the cross, though. He's forced back by the smoke. He's going to boost up onto site. This is good play from Astana. Really good coordination. Flashbang onto A high as well. Looks like Markloff is going to get out of dodge. He knows the best he can do here is to save the AWP now, I think. Oh, Delpan with that scout. I was laughing about it, but he's got a kill with it. Ooh, Markloff, you need to get away. Taking damage through those doors, and he's going to be flanked as well here. He's probably going to lose this AWP. There's still plenty of time on that bomb. Indeed he will. Pitter with the kill. That's another good round for SK. So 12-8, and that resets Astana's cash as well. We'll now be spawning with 1,300. So, chance for it to go 12-9 here, and SK right back in this game with a sharp now. Jay Tuesday, I hope that's a reference to Boondock Saints, because, yeah, if it is, you're pretty awesome. There was a firefight! YouTube's like, what the fuck? Reference to chat, yeah. So, 21st round of the game coming up. It was a reference to that, by the way, so. You score yourself some brownie points, dude. Liam Defoe is the man. Pitter's walked all the way out onto B here, so as you can see, that A stack not paying off. Still interesting to see. SK showing tons of respect, even knowing that it probably is an A stack. They're still like, you know what, I'm going to smoke just in case. So Astana now going to adjust. They're going to go back through mid. Zealous with the kill onto Adren. Can he get the second here? Edward looking vulnerable. Yep, indeed he will. Delpan with the AWP and Piff with the AK onto Dosia and Angel between them. Leaving Markloff as your last man standing. He's waiting for just any indication of sound here on long. He wants a weapon. He probably wants Delpan's AWP more than anything, but I don't think he's going to find that. There goes the bomb. And Astana starting to lose track of the game here. It's 12-9 now, considering they had a sizable lead coming into this half. Momentum has firmly switched to SK, so unless Astana can pull something off relatively quickly here, SK we're going to have tons of cash to work with. As you can see, they're already starting to build that bank balance. 6-8 on Zealous right now, 6-8 on Pitter, so 2 more rounds, they'll be up near 11 and a half. Looks like we are going to see SK slow walking mid again, so Astana on a double eco. Probably going to give up 2 rounds on the trot. They went for the 4-1 split again. Well, it was a complete stack last time, but a 4-1 split this time. That does leave a undefensible B, basically. Undefensible, indefensible. Yeah, indefensible. So, Delpan with the kill onto Dosia. Eco bash right now for SK, so they shouldn't even lose weaponry with the bomb ticking like it is. Markloff going to sit back. He's like, you know what, I have a flashbang here. It's probably worth me saving it just for the sake of it. SK even exiting out the smart way here, so they're not going to face. They will save all 5 weapons. Bomb explodes, and that's going to bring it back to a 2-point game now. My Pit's checking the site as if somebody's going to rush through and try and get a kill, though. Have to go for a wall of explosion to do that. Take a look at the scoreboard for the second half. Top scorer in the second half. You'd have to give that nod to Zelos, 8-0-1. What is the deal with the way that Ghost scores? I mean, look at that. There's no reason why he would be in third place in SK right now, but apparently Go thinks so. So, Zelos first place, 8-0-1. Second place going to Twist, 6-3 and 3. And third place to Piff, 6-1 and 3. Here, Chief Med will do damage to Delpan. Delpan going to be smoked up, so he's going to fall back from upper B now. Keep Angel busy for a while at least. Well, not much going on right now. SK slowing this right down. They know this is one of those runs that can get Astana right back in contention here. If you can win this, though, it might force... In fact, it will force another eco, so... This is probably the most important round of the game right now for SK. It's not the be-all, end-all for Astana just yet, but... SK know if they want to get the actual victory here, this is one of those runs that they absolutely have to clutch. So, double flash going over onto site. Markloff with the opening kill into Twist. Autodactyl thinks B's more important for some reason. So, Markloff going to jump up onto the... cement blocks. He's got long support coming, so he's got to get the kills here and enable the push from long. He's going to be shut down by Piff, though. Adron taking down Zelos. Piff still alive. Not anymore. Pitter through mid. Finds 2 frags with the AK-47. Angel and Dulcia dropped, but as you can see, Edward already on that bomb, and he will grab the defusal. So the 13th round for Astana now on the board, and that was a pivotal round here for Astana. Fat Lady isn't singing just yet, but she's definitely warming up backstage. The thing is, I think if SK had the T side first, this could have been a different scoreline altogether. It could be 13-10 in favour of SK right now. It's just I don't think they're going to get to play at the full complement of T rounds here on Dust 2. So, 2-1 split from SK. Piff with the bomb. Looks like we are going to see a push through maybe mid and upper B here. Well, there's a potential to go short, I suppose. SK going to know exactly where Markloff is. It's not like he's one of those players who switches up a lot. Played that same position pretty much the whole of the CT side so far, so... At least every time he's had money anyway. Twist having a peek onto mid, finds the frag onto Angel. Thanks to the assist from Zelos as well. Here we go, Edward moving forward. Good kill from Twist into Edward though. This is the round that SK needed. This is going to get them right back in the hunt for a victory here. Astana have been a little bit weak on B so far this game. Kind of surprised by that. So, bomb going to be ticking in favour of SK. 2-man advantage, in fact, and the after plant now ticking for them. You would say this should be their 11th round. It will break the momentum of Astana. Not going to cash screw them as badly as it potentially could have last round, but might just force. In fact, it will force an eco. So, Dulcia with the M4 headshot onto Twist. Piff going to be looking for his kill onto Markloff in pit. Not going to materialise for him though. Those flashbangs are going to keep him at bay. Zelos with the wallbang onto Adron though. Time for the goal relay to go laggy. It's been pretty solid all game, and yeah, last 5 minutes is going to start playing funny buggers. Awesome. So everybody purchased up from SK. Looks like AD tossing weapons around spawn still. Bit of a messy drop here from Astana Dragons. That could cost them. Although SK haven't rushed. That would have been a rush. That could have cost them dearly, to be quite honest. Perhaps a little bit more coordination on the old bank balance is required. Appear to be ever so patient. Markloff taken down by Delpan. That's the AWP and AWP duel. Autodactyl again decides we don't need to see that. So, M4A4 frag from Edward, dropping Twist. Pitter with that AK-47 kill to Edward to reply though. Another kill from Zelos to give it a 2-man advantage in favour of SK. SK looking to bring this back to a 1-point game. Dosia actually going to stand in the flames because he knows that's not expected. The smoke did put them out. Not going to stop Piff from smashing his face in with the 7.62 rounds, though. The bomb going down now. Only Angel to find. He's in a 4-on-1. He's caught, well, almost the worst place to save here. CT spawn. Piff going to pop forward. Doesn't get the kill, but he's going to spot the position, and that's almost as good as being dead. Delpan picking him off. So 1-point game here. SK on the preferred side as well. So I'd say advantage SK right now. 26th round of the game coming up. And we do see Astana Dragons on eco yet again. So omens are that SK are going to tie this up now. Is Delpan going to go for the aggressive pick on long? Indeed he is. Flashbang's going to secure the entry for SK as well, so they're going to call Delpan up to pit now. Looking for Markeloff. So AD know this is going to be towards A. Markeloff's still on site. He's going to be chopped down by Twist though. And that site crawling with members of SK right now. Twist for his second frag onto Dosia too. Ooh, Delpan shut down by Adran's pistol though. Piff going to pick up his kill for the round. Edward's still alive. Just can't even keep up with the kills. SK smashing AD right now. And it's tied game, so Astana will be fully bought up this round. They're going to look to bring this to a point where they can start to think about closing the game out. Anybody's game right now. Whoever holds the nerve will secure the victory. Let's take a look at your scoreboard. See who's done what in the second half. Twist in first place, 11, 4 and 6. Second place going to be Zelos, 10, 1 and 3. And third place falls to Piff, 9, 2 and 5. So Dosia having a look at the long. Finds the frag as well. Delpan shut down. That's going to be the AWP removed. Ooh, kill to level it back up though. Dosia now being taken out. Pretty much even on the health front as well. Twist on 11, Markeloff on 17, so it's like a 3.5 versus a 3.5 right now. And Twist has picked Delpan's AWP up, so looks like they're going to try and create a play off this AWP from pit now. You must realise that Markeloff doesn't have the AWP, so it's not like he's going to be peeking long. That means it's going to be car and sight for sure. And there you go, Pitter's got that well figured out. He's also got the sight figured out. Doesn't stop Markeloff from getting the kill. That was Adran who got the kill, in fact, sorry. Not Markeloff on sight. Markeloff already taken down. Adran for his second kill, though. Edward moving up for the smoke. Finds the frag in the smoke, and that is the 14th round for Astana Dragons. The Ukrainians now in the driver's seat. All they've got to do here, although SK will be able to buy up fully, all they've got to do is get that magical 15th round on the board, and they're at least secured 1 point out of this game. I think considering the first half performance they had, to find themselves now 14-13, they've got to be fairly disappointed with the second half performance, really. And yeah, I do agree with that, actually. Chat saying that SK have seemed very level-headed. They seem measured. And that's something that I pointed out at the start of the game. They play a very sort of balanced game. They're aggressive at the right times. You know, never hyper-aggressive like Astana are, which sometimes pays off, sometimes doesn't. And also defensive when they need to be as well. So, very good at switching up on the fly too, as we saw against in Faculty. So SK starting to stack onto mid. It looks like it is going to be a B split. First time we've seen one in about 6 rounds here from SK. There's the kill from Edward though, and that might be why we haven't seen the split. Angel cuts down Pitter as well. So Twist moving in now. He's going to get taken down by Adran. Adran and Angel link up for kills. Piff now last man standing. He's going to stop game point, and he can't. Astana do secure a game point. Only one casualty taken that round as well. Adran the only person dropped. And now SK fighting to stay in with a chance of taking 1 point now. Edward in smoke equals shark in water. Yeah, I've got to get like some little, you know, like audio clips. We can have a... Delpan on that op. He's going to be looking to create the openings right now for SK. Looks like they're going to be concentrating over towards B again for another split. That smoke cover from Astana coming out just at the right times. Edward with double M4A1 headshots. Pitter and Zelos both shut down. This is looking like it is going to be the game point round right now for Astana, especially with that kill onto Delpan. Angel and Edward for the 2 final frags. Twist and Piff both being dropped. And that is going to be GG. So a hard-fought victory there from Astana Dragons. You could say it was deserved in the end, but SK showing that they don't, they're not one of those teams that just give up. They definitely had the skills to pay the bills as well. I think if they would have started off on the T side first, could have been a completely different story. So I'm going to close it down for the evening so I can start converting these VODs as soon as possible. We've had three great games this evening. I mean, we had the Slovakia and Latvia game first off. Then we had the SK versus Enfacta game, which was also a great game. And, of course, the one you've just seen. So, for myself and everybody at GameSports, good night. All that remains for me to do is thank you, the viewer, for tuning in, because without you, this will be pointless. So, huge thank you to you. Looking for feedback as well. If you see anything I post on Reddit, feel free to hit me up. You can also check me out on basically most social media platforms. Probably the the preferable one would be Twitter, of course. Is at Jason Atkins on Twitter. You can also give me a follow on Twitch. You're already here, so feel free to click the follow button. And, of course, click the like button, I should say. And, of course, subscribe on YouTube to GameSports Network. That's where you'll find all the VODs. So, like I said, from me, that's going to be it this evening. I will catch you all on the flip side.